yeah. La, 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 la.
We are here, I believe it is like a multiple story Starbucks. Here we are at the Starbucks Reserve. Once you come in, you actually see this huge roasting machine, and this is where they roast all their coffee beans, and after they're done roasting, they actually transfer it via the symphony pipe. And the symphony pipe is gorgeous. It goes all the way up to the 4th floor, and while it's transferring beans, I heard that it makes music. And here we are at the 2nd floor. It is the cafe and bakery, and you will notice that some of these items are not available at your local Starbucks, because all these items are actually only for the Starbucks alone. And I have to tell you, all the pastries look beautiful. They look like they're fake, but I promise you they're real. And also their drinks, you will not be able to order like a frappuccino here. They have their own menu, so you'll have to order from their menu. On the 3rd floor is the experimental floor, and this is where they actually have siphon brewers. They also have nitrogen ice cream machines. It's more like a show floor, I would say. And then on the 4th floor we have a full bar, which I think is insane. So we have put in our order for a couple coffee flights. The first one is the Vietnam Delight brew, and the second one is the Costa Rica brew. The way they brew this coffee is so fascinating. They use this contraction right here that's called a siphon brewer, and basically how it works is that they add the brewing water at the bottom chamber and heat it with a halogen beam heater. Once the coffee is hot enough, gases start to escape from it, and a vacuum is created which will move the brewing water to the top chamber. The top chamber is what they use to brew the coffee. Once the coffee brewing is done, the heat source is then turned off, which will cool the air at the bottom chamber. This creates another vacuum which will pull the coffee down to the bottom chamber, and the coffee after that is ready to be served. It is such a fun experience. Everyone was just gathering around and watching how they brew this coffee, and it was so much fun, and it's definitely a different experience than any other coffee shop that I've ever been to. It was definitely a crowd pleaser. You guys, that was freaking awesome. I felt like I was like a freaking scientist. But here is what we got. So I got just the classic cornet. Then we got the Vietnam Delight brew. And then we also got Costa Rica.
Did you know this comes from Vietnam?
On there. Try the pastry. Oh my god, it's good. This is the best Starbucks pastry I ever had. Alright, we'll do Costa Rica. Ooh, this one smells darker. This is definitely more like light medium.
It's actually pretty good. I actually like it more than the Vietnam. It's cool.
Tourists trap me all day. This is so good. So we're back at Starbucks, and today we got a pistachio latte.
It's called Grande.
Grande. Oh my god. I don't remember them having a pistachio latte at the normal Starbucks. Affogato. with the nitrogen ice cream machine. Oh my god, it's so good. The best affogato I've ever had. We're on the 4th floor, which is where the bar is at.
I never opened up. He tried to get in deep, but I went and switched it up. Cause if we talked about the past, he'd wanna talk about mine. Was terrified of what he'd find. Now I tend to evade all emotion. Don't think twice about the person I'm using, or get caught in that old game of guessing, all to avoid getting hurt again. I push them away and dodge every call, drag them through pain, then say it's their fault. Go out at night, have sex with strangers, distance myself like second nature. That way when they're leaving, I'll know the reason. I'll know the reason.
So we are now on our way to a lounge that we made reservations for. We typed in the address and it led us to this place right here. At first we were quite confused because once we entered the facility, it was a laundromat, but there was no one there to like greet us or anything like that. So I was so confused, I just started to ring the bell. But luckily the couple in front of us figured out what to do. They actually found a doorknob that opens the door to a secret passage, and the secret passage actually leads to a full-blown lounge and show. We were actually greeted by the hostess and they checked us in, and however she actually mentioned that they were just preparing for the show, so before the show we get a mini show at the bar.
More, drop those in my tip bucket, a bunch more, drop those into my tip bucket, and my mom is so proud of me. So practice. Yes. Hold your hands like this. There you go. Yeah, just want to see if that works. Okay, wrists still work. Alright, that's good. Someone actually came into the Magic Lounge. A local guy coming in every day just to drink, not actually watch the Magic. Which is fine, you know why. Tiny little tape flower. Gift for you, birthday boy. Yes. Being part of the joke. God, no. I'm here on Mondays and Saturday nights. Thank you. Thank you.
Once we had entered the showroom, we were actually not able to record anymore. However, we were able to take some photos, and so they just kind of opened with a few musicians, and we actually just ordered a couple cocktails from their specialty menu. But one thing I actually wanted to show you was their restroom. I know, but yeah, their restroom had like this blue light in it. It just makes it look so magical, and their seats were heated, which I thought was very, very cool. I know I'm like oddly fascinated by their bathroom, but their other restroom also had like this warp hole in it. And yeah, it was just so fun and beautiful. And of course, we enjoyed the magic show. We had a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it if you're in the area and are looking for something to do. It's definitely very different. And if you have followed me for this long, thank you so much for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe.